What is up, man? Upchuck Gaming here, back at it again with another episode of the Plus on Block podcast, where we're not experts, just guys that like fighting games, man. Fun show today, man. It's gonna be epic, man. Last weekend, like tournament wise, was pretty damn amazing. Before we go any further, though, I gotta introduce my man.
What up?
My East Coast brethren from
What up?
Jamaica. What it do? What it do?
What the
Dre,
squad?
Dre, what the quad?
Man. Hey man, don't be racist, man.
I'm trying to make you feel at home,
Yo, what's good, man? What's good? You back? Episode 23, man. Hey, I'm a little bit tired today, man. It's my man, So, but we gonna get through it. We have
Bro,
some nice
I'm
topics
tired
for you,
too. We definitely got some nice topic though,
man.
but
So hopefully,
it's been one. We always have. Everybody has those days where you just
you're just out of it, bro. You're just tired, bro.
I feel I got a little bit of energy going in my body right now,
Yeah,
man.
right
So
now
we gonna see it
we got an obligation. You know what I'm saying? So
for real.
we're gonna go through it, man. And
Definitely gonna go through it.
always appreciate y'all coming through it, man, and supporting. And let's get on with these topics, man.
All right, man. So first and foremost, like we do every week, man, I got to introduce. I'm not introduced, but give props to the winners because there was two crazy finales for two fighting games, two popular fighting games, by the way, over the weekend with Injustice having their E-League championship and my man Dragon, 18-year-old Dragon.
Hey,
18-year-old Dragon failed. You know what I'm saying? Like that guy is just amazing. I mean, he's literally won Evo, which is the biggest fight game tournament. He's won E-League, which is the biggest tournament money wise, and then he won. I think he won War of the Gods too, where it's like an online series they was having.
The man is
man. But we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that a little bit, man. But yeah, shout out to Dragon, dude. Second place, Foxy Grandpa, which was my pick. Tekken Master was 3, and Forever King ended out at 4th place. But dude. Now, Dre, I don't know if you watched none of this, bro.
Hey, I didn't watch a tournament. I didn't watch the top 8. I guess it would be grand finals. Yeah, man, it was dope, man. All that matters is my pick. I didn't have a top. What was it? Top 5. I just had a winner, and my pick won. My man Dragon. So kudos. You know what I'm saying? But I did watch a tournament. It was pretty dope, man.
Yeah, it was dope. It was, but Tekken. Fam, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I am not a Tekken guy.
Neither am I.
But
that one I didn't watch.
But I'll take over right here. This is probably the most enjoyable tournament I have seen in a long time. Like this tournament reminded me of KI Cup earlier this year, where you're not into the game no more, but the matches were crazy. Tekken has some of the I respect anybody that play this game because for one, it's not easy. It's not an easy game, and to see high level Tekken is something different, bro. Like it's freezing Jack 7, but still amazing to watch. Yeah, I mean, it was literally like if you really like, it was pretty much Dragunov or Jack 7 for the most part. We did have Master Raven. Kudan's one, by the way. That dude is a straight monster, taking out both Saint and JDCR. What? Back to back.
That's what I was about to ask you. If it was the regular 2 that won again. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. Nah. Kudan's, I mean, that dude was playing. He was using Double Gem, by the way. And just watching him and seeing how he was able to take out the 2 giant. Well, he's beating JDCR like 4 times in a row when they go head to head. But he did beat Saint. But overall, I mean, Tishuman, dope. Jory Fury, dope. Like these guys were so good so, and it was a lot of 2-3s. You know, it was so close, man. And one thing I see about Tekken, especially at high level, is when they both got low health and they both have rage, how intense it becomes, bro. Like it becomes like it's literally like something you don't have in any other fighting game, because any mistake and you die. I mean, any mistake and you die, and these guys are dashing back and forth. This and it's just and people are just on the edge of their seat, man. I don't see how these guys are able to play at this high level for the longevity of the tournament, because they did have group play first. They had 4 groups, A, B, C, and D, and then they went to top. I mean, Group D, by the way, was like killer's row. I mean, all those matches were close. Everything was like on the brink. I think JDCR went down 2-0. I mean, no, was it JDCR or Saint? I mean, I think it was Saint. Let me look at that real fast. But let me look at that. Oh, yeah, it was Saint. So Saint, he goes down 2-0 in a set against I can't remember. Damn. I can't remember who it was. But anyway, he climbed all the way back, dude, and it was just like one of the most hype moments ever. I'm telling you, man, like everybody's rooting for the 2 gods of Tekken. You know what I'm saying? But Kudans, man, he took the big one. He took the big one, and they ended it on a great note. Shout out to Tekken. Shout out to all the production, dude. I mean, it was. And that shit, it was on forever. It seemed like that shit was on forever, and I didn't really care, you know. And I'm like, damn, I never really watched Tekken like this, but they had literally all the best players there, and I'm like, I'm not gonna pass that up. So, like I said, shout out to Kudans, man. He took it, and that road, it wasn't easy. It definitely wasn't easy, man. And he definitely reset the bracket on Saint, and then he took him out. So, I mean, he had to eliminate JDCR, man. He made JDCR went to Hayachi, you know, and everybody was chanting for Hayachi. They wanted to pick him, and then he lost. No, he won one game because he was down 2-0 to Kudans. He picked Hayachi, and then he won one game, and then he lost the next one. But like I said, Kudans, man, dude is emotionless. That man was just hey, it's funny how like these pros would be drinking all this damn water. You ain't gotta go to the bathroom, bro. That's what I'm saying. That must be mad uncomfortable, bro. I be tripping out.
I'm like, yo, I know your ass want to pee right now so badly, like,
bro. Crazy. I'm like, dude, they be drinking water. I mean, like water for days, man. But yeah, it's definitely most Koreans are got so stupid. Yeah, most Koreans are bots. Yeah, man, those dudes don't show no emotion, man. No emotion. It's just whatever. It's literally whatever to them. So big shout out to Kudans, like I said. But let's talk about this E-League championship, bro, because none of the people, I would say none of the people, I think everybody kind of expected Dragon to be there, but for them not to have Theo there, there's no Sonic Fox there. I was like, damn, it was pretty much going to be easy for Dragon to win, you know, and it kind of was in a sense, you know.
I mean, was it though? I mean, you had your top 5, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Was any of your top 5 actually there? Because I just focused on.
Oh yeah, I remember. That way we did that a couple weeks ago, actually, I believe, before it started. I did have Sonic Fox there. I think I did have.
No, we did it. We did it last week because I remember it was.
Oh, you talking? No, you talking about the order?
Yeah, like E-League top 5, like who you had winning, or your top 5 at least.
Well, I had Foxy winning over Dragon.
Oh, okay.
And then the other two was kind of like I said, I didn't really believe in the other two. I thought Foxy was playing the best at the moment. Right. And then because I said that, like when I was watching him like 2 weeks ago,
yeah,
I was like, dude, this dude is playing like on the whole. I'm like, he about to take it. I'm like, damn, Dragon's still here. So Dragon like, exactly. Nah. That man like, nah. You know, but the thing about Dragon I like the most is he had like an interview. He said, I study more than anybody, you know, and I'm like, damn, I think he kind of right because he knows everybody's tendencies and he plays Black Adam, which besides the nerf, he's still a badass character,
He's a
bro.
beast.
Like,
Yeah,
still a beast. His damage has been toned down a lot, but he still does a lot of damage and a lot of mix-up potential. And for Dragon, somebody like Dragon who plays like that, who knows tendencies, who knows what to do in certain situations, man, that's a dangerous character, bro.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's crazy. I'm looking at him. I'm like, yo, this dude really knows this character left and right, and like every punish he makes count. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just insane. Yeah, and to see that like even Sonic Fox not even in it, but like
ain't it weird though?
it's
Like,
kind
it's
of
weird.
crazy, man. It's kind of crazy, and I'm like, is this the sign? It's like, is this a sign because the game probably about to be end soon. Like I'm giving them probably another year or so before the next Mortal Kombat comes out. You know what I'm saying? And right now, going in, everybody was like, "Yo, Sonic Fox he runs this shit." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And towards the end of this shit, it's like, nah, bro, Dragon came through and like this man won Evo, this man won the E League. You know what I'm saying? He winning pretty much the big important tournaments. You know what I'm saying? So at one point we could say, yo, Sonic Fox is the best and he still is one of the best. But right now, Dragon, I think, you know what I'm saying, definitely
And I was gonna ask you that too. Like
is
going
on,
into
is
like
on top
next
right now.
season, is Dragon the guy to beat over Sonic Fox?
That's what it's looking at right now, man. You know what I'm saying?
I can't say that, bro.
That's what I mean. That's what it's looking at right now. This is E League, bro. 150K and Sonic Fox wasn't nowhere to be found, dog. He got knocked out pretty early. You know what I'm saying? Kind of early or in the middle of the tournament. You know what
Blame
I'm saying?
Marvel. Blame Marvel.
And
But
we can definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like you know what I'm saying, he took an L, man. Right now, he didn't win Evo either. You know what I'm saying?
but at the same time, I do feel like I'm not gonna take nothing away because he did win like 5 tournaments in a row. And he won a
No,
lot of money too.
I'm definitely not
Yeah,
taking away. That's what
I
I'm
think,
saying. Like,
and I think he won like another tournament where he won like 250K. So I mean, Sonic Fox is sitting,
there you go.
so he's sitting pretty good, man. But like I said, I feel like Dragon is his main competition, in my opinion. I feel like Dragon put himself on the map with this game, and I think going forward, I think a lot of people won't have to worry about Dragon just as much as Sonic Fox. Like Sonic Fox, to me, I feel like once he hone in on Injustice again, what up, teammate Food? Then he will kind of
What up, T?
he'll definitely take back his reign per se. But right now, to end the season, I think Dragon had an unbelievable year, man.
But
Sonic Fox too busy playing Marvel Deep. I feel you. We're gonna talk about that too in a minute, man. But go ahead, Dre.
I was like, yo, you think Sonic Fox can focus on more than one game at a time, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think he can, but not at a high level. I don't think he could do that. I think it's very hard to do.
Like, the moment we picked up Marvel, his Injustice skills started lacking, and now, I mean, now you see him with DBZ and shit, and he's bread and butter in his way to victory. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it's working, but I don't know, man. We'll see how it go if he can manage 3 games. If he's gonna go back to Injustice at all.
Oh, I mean, the money is there for it. I'm like I said, he's still the best. To me, he's still the best player. It's kind of like.
But did he say he was gonna focus on Marvel now, though?
We're as of right now because the season is over for him. When he got eliminated from E League, like Injustice is pretty much done until next year. So he has time to play other games, of course. But I'm not going to sit here and say that he can't run Injustice because he's playing Black Manta now. Like he's going to come with some stuff that nobody's going to be ready for. And because he kind of did that with Red Hood. He did that with Captain Cold. He was doing things that nobody was really ready for. He had people actually, even Black Canary, he was bopping people with, man. He won tournaments with like 5 different characters.
This man
he was crazy.
He knows the whole roster, bro. Like
I'm pretty sure he knows the whole roster. I'm pretty sure he knows the whole roster, man. So it's just something that you kind of have to like take with a grain of salt. When it's kind of like how the Patriots when they was like 18-0 and then they lost a game. doesn't take away from the Patriots. They just lost, and it's the same thing with Silent Fox. Just because you lose one thing doesn't mean you're not the best. Just everybody loses. Everybody loses, man. In every single game, it happens. The best always. Punk he started off strong, and what happened? He started to lose, and that's just how it go. It's hard to stay on top in these fighters, man, because everybody is gunning for that number one spot. But he's clearly the best player in NRS, man. Clearly.
I got you. True that.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, shout out to Dragon, man. Foxy, man, I was pulling for you, bro. I definitely wanted you to win, but you was close. I mean, you did your thing, man. Had a couple comebacks or whatever. His death shot is crazy, but death shot got nerfed. That nerf, Foxy. Who we gonna play now, brother? Who's gonna be on this now, man? Because death shot is pretty much. I seen people actually on Twitter like, damn. Like that shot is not the same, bro. He's not the same no more.
Man, Adam now and just shrink his way to victory, bro.
Adam, that's gonna be so funny watching that shit next year, bro. Like motherfuckers playing Adam, bro. That shit
I want to know if he can stay into your small form and appear as a.
I don't, because that'd be so.
Because that hitbox would be ridiculous. That hitbox
that's gonna be so.
There'll be no hitboxing that. Like, how you gonna hit, bro?
Bro, because we don't know what his character power is either, so I don't know, bro. I mean, that'll suck though. Like that'll suck, man. I won't even play Justice Online no more if that was the case, bro. Because everybody would play with that motherfucker, bro. Everybody gonna be small, gonna be swinging, whiff punish all day. We're gonna be tearing your ass up, but it's gonna be so stupid.
Trying to whiff punish his shrink attack, like, bro. If he misses while he's shrunk, like, how you gonna punish that, bro? You can't hit him.
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna have to step on his ass or something, man. I don't know what you're gonna have to do, man. But
everybody gonna get a new move, a stop move and shit. So just like, just for him.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll have to wait, but yeah, I think next year is gonna be really funny, especially like when the Turtles come out, and that's a segue. You know what I'm saying? Into the Fire Pack 3. Fire Pack 3, bro. Dre. Probably one of the most, I want to say, surprising. Nobody called trolling. Ed Boon was trolling, had everybody thinking it was Molina, man. That motherfucker threw that sigh on the ground, and everybody probably started raging. Like, no, this motherfucker did not put Molina in this game. Cause we kind of knew about Enchantress and Adam. Yeah. Like those two has been on the forefront for months. When Fire Pack 1 came out and the silhouettes, I said this in my video. We kind of knew they were coming, but the Turtles, nigga.
Wait. What? Get those ages. He bought it just for the Turtles, bro. What word,
bro?
Wait, did you just buy it or you bought it already? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you say you bought it just for the Turtles. Hey, man, but yeah.
Dre, so what's your thoughts on this, bro? Like, give me your thoughts on it.
Well, as you said, we Adam and Enchantress, we already knew about. That third character, was the biggest surprise. And it's crazy because even when I'm looking at the Injustice selection screen, it doesn't have the silhouette that looks like a turtle. It still doesn't have it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The silhouette looks weird. But I don't know, bro. I'm not as hype as a lot of people. I like the Turtles, but I'm not a huge fan of the Turtles. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So when I saw that, I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? When I saw the knife, I was like, nah, they're not gonna do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then when they turned around, I saw dude in the coat and shit. I'm like, people can't. All right, that's not Melina, bro. Like that is too bright to be.
Unless she was eating or something, bro. I don't know,
Yeah, she's a
cannibal. Yes, I mean,
you never know. She probably put on a few pounds over the years. You know what I'm saying?
In the trench coat, bro. That would have been stupid as hell.
But then it got revealed. I was like, oh, okay. That is definitely a huge surprise and one huge unexpected. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had their speculation of every other character except
and everybody was wrong. Everybody was wrong, bro. 100% wrong.
Everybody said like nobody at all, you know what I'm saying, predicted the Turtles gonna be together. I'm like, who saw that coming? Nobody, you know. So it's dope, you know what I'm saying? Turtle fans, you know, Ninja Turtle fans, you know, congrats. Because I'm gonna say that because this is the thing, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. Like, certain crossovers are cool because this is how you expand your genre, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And bringing new fans to your fighters. Like, you know, usually people not gonna pick up with just, but they see the turtles. I'm like, oh shit, I love the turtles. You know what I'm saying? And that's how crossover works. Sometimes people don't ask for them, like for Raiden and shit. Ain't nobody care. Nobody
Oh
wanted Raiden.
God,
You know what I'm
please
saying?
don't even mention his
And Sub
name,
Zero. You know what I'm
please.
saying? But you know,
God.
it's another realm. So they're gonna throw some characters in there. But this turtle was a huge surprise. Like I said, I'm not crazy about him. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's good stuff for all the turtle fans. I know you a chill for turtles, so you love
Oh
this
wow,
shit.
here we go,
You know what I'm
Brian.
saying?
No shell for no turn.
You know,
I
no
mean,
chill
the
for
reason.
turtles. Go ahead.
Nah, 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 I was gonna say the reason I like. He's so stupid. I would say the reason I liked it because it was different and it actually ties into the DC universe. You know,
Right.
it's a difference between putting in the character that has nothing to do with DC,
Yeah.
and then put in the character that while it's still kind of funny, to have them in the game, at least they tied to the game. You feel me? And
Yeah.
that was my whole problem with like Raid. Like I know I keep saying Raiden just it was
Bruh,
wasted.
it
It was
was
so
wasted
wasted.
stuff, but that shit was
It
stupid,
was
man.
it was so wasted, and you could have did something crazy like this, even if it was like well, they already had the guest character in Hellboy, of course, but you had so many other options. I feel like with this, I mean, it was a lot of salt though. I mean, I will say this. The salt was kind of out there, bro. Like as far as
Wait for Raiden
oh
or
my god, no, for the turtles.
okay,
I
okay.
mean, it was salty. People were acting crazy. Oh man, why? And everybody was talking about this character, this character, this character, this character. I'm like, bro, it's the fucking turtles though, and they're all good. It's not just Raphael, bro. You getting all four.
All four
You
of them.
getting all four. So I mean, I think that's fucking dope, and I can't wait to see how they incorporate them into this game. But the salt was real, bro. I'm telling you, man. This salt wasn't even that real for Raiden, but the salt for the turtles was on a whole nother level, bro. I'm like, really? You know what I'm saying? Like, really? But as for hopefully, so let me ask you this though. As far as gameplay, like, how do you think they're going to work?
Man, that I think you might. I don't know. I think selecting a character, they might give you the option to pick to start with off one of the four, and then during the game, like maybe the character trait is being able to switch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To each one, or somehow incorporate all of them combos together. It's hard to say, man. It's four characters you playing as one, so it's like it's tough to get like yeah, that's my thought right now is maybe from the jump you can select either the character and then during the gameplay maybe switch between what I'm saying the four of them somehow with either the character power or some other means, what I'm saying. But yeah, like it would be I don't know how they're gonna do that because it's gonna be tricky, man. Like you know what I'm saying. But I'm guessing they got the blueprints all figured out and how it's gonna work already. So we just have to wait and see. Um, yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's my thing too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like, yeah, Superville's like they was in the comics way before, and that's my point. Like the turtles been around for a while, bro. Like even before the show. As for me, a kid, like I didn't know about the turtles until the show because I wasn't reading comic books at 2 or 3 years old. I just remember waking up and seeing I mean the song is like it's literally one of the most hyped theme songs like ever, bro. Like it really is. Oh, Ghetto says salt for the turtles, DC and everything. I'm telling you, the salt. If you are in any fight game group, bro, I'm telling you, man, the post I was seeing, it was non-stop. Oh my god, the turtles, this. Oh my god, it's just it was. I'm like, and I'm sitting back. I'm like, But you was happy for Raiden though?
Yeah.
Or your anger is not as heavy for Raiden as it is for the Ninja Turtle. That it makes absolutely no sense to me, bro. I was really tripping out on that. It was crazy. But like I said, it is what it is. Enchantress, I feel like gonna be a sleeper. I really can't wait to see how she play, man. Using magic and all that shit, man. She look like she's gonna be like Ermac S. Just kind of looking at her, bro. Yeah,
that's what I figured. Bro.
Yeah. She looked like she's gonna be very Ermac S, which I have no problem with. I think Ermac was a straight savage in MKX, man. So to actually bring Ermac to this game in a way with like Enchantress, I think it's gonna be really, really good. But yeah, Fire Pack 3. Damn, I don't know. I forgot the date. But it is next month. You get Adam next month. You can't purchase the Fire Pack, or if you have the Ultimate Edition, you'll just get the fighters when they release. Usually the second week of each month. So Adam will be the second week of December, and Enchantress will be the second week of January, and February is going to be the Turtles, man. Damn, next year is going to be crazy, dude. Next year is going to be so nuts, bro. Okay, so moving on to the next topic. Before we get into it, though, I do want to shout out Sonic Fox playing Dragon Ball Fire. I'm just like, is there anything this guy is not good in? I'm just literally sitting there, bro. He destroyed Max first off, you know. And
about that, bro. Listen, bro. This man,
preach.
You would have thought this man was on the development team. The way he plays, this man always got videos out of this playing this game, and for you to make Sonic Fox come and body you, bro.
Yeah, he got body, fam. He got body. It wasn't close.
I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what was all them videos and hype and shit going on for? Where Sonic Fox is bodying you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? And you were just bodying him with bread and butter combos because it was just, you know what I'm saying, over and over. And I'm like, yo, Max, like, where all your videos you've been posting up and talking about this game, and you're not even. That's why
I thought it was gonna be good, because I'm like, damn, dude. I'm like, I know Max knows how to play the game.
Right.
I know he knows how to play the game. I didn't know if Sonic Fox knew how to play the game. But obviously he does. Obviously he does, man.
I'm like, yo, this man was bodying this guy, and I'm like, yo, this man Max is like the marketing leader for this game, but he just getting bodied.
He said the marketing leader. You stupid.
Yeah, I said, hey,
I said the marketing leader.
What are you doing, dog? I'm like, that was hilarious. I'm like, man.
Yeah, so it was 4 people there. Basically, it was Sonic Fox, Max, PL, and Perfect Legend. Oh, not PL. That's Perfect Legend. Who's the other guy? I can't remember.
Yeah, damn. Yeah,
but he got destroyed. Like Perfect Legend destroyed that. I forgot his name.
Is that the dude that uses Majin Buu on his team? You're talking about?
Yeah, he got destroyed.
I remember
he got destroyed.
I mean, he got bodied, but he got to Majin Buu, and he just had to defend the Majin Buu's level 3.
Look. That's what I'm saying. Like, why ain't doing? I'm like, why you ain't doing this level 1, bro? But I don't think he knew how to play the game.
He didn't know that well how to play the game. He was jumping combos really quick. I like, all he was doing is level 3. He's turning him in a cookie. You know what I'm saying?
That man had no clue. I mean, y'all could have picked somebody else, bro. After that, bro, you could at least brought some of them guys from the Xenoverse, like a Rhyme Style or something. Bring them over. At least they know how to play the game. You know, I mean, it was kind of crazy. But Perfect Legend, he did look good, man. I think he's gonna be one of those guys to take a full advantage of this game. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I haven't been hearing a Perfect Legend in a minute, yo. And I know him and Sonic Fox had like it was feuding too. Like, you know what I'm saying, a few years back. Like, you know, I think it was in the first Injustice, or Mortal Kombat, one of them, you know, and Sonic body him. Yeah, but I haven't been hearing about him a lot. So I guess not. I guess he's back now or whatever. I don't know.
Well, he said on Twitter that he wasn't. I don't think he's going to be competing. At least that's what I read. Because I do follow him. But like I said, he looked good against somebody who didn't know how to play the game that well. Yeah. He, like Perfect Legend, know what he's doing, which is good. You know, and that he took full advantage of having the beta. You know, I think people who have the beta, like when the next beta come, bro, I feel bad for the first time players, man, because they're gonna be getting slaughtered. I'm telling you, I swear to God.
Gonna be crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But I definitely what I liked about Sonic Fox was his Android 18. That looks scary, bro. His trunks. He looks scary, man. So many reset, like he's conditioning people to block his overhead. Then he'll go. I mean, it's just crazy what he was doing, bro. I'm just sitting back like, bruh, why is he good at every damn game? Is the secret Skullgirls? Is Skullgirls the secret to all fighting games? Do I need to go back and play that game so I can get good at every single fighting game, bro? You know, because I'm like, damn. What am I missing? You know, the man is good. He was good in Street Fighter when it first came out. You know, even though he picked a bad character. Yeah. You know, he's good in Injustice. He's good in Marvel. He's good in Dragon Ball. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
I wonder what would have happened if he wouldn't have started with Fog, bro, and picked actually like character that was a little bit better at the time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if he would have stuck with it. You know, or maybe.
Hey, Ghetto, nah, bro. I'm not playing you in no game like that, bro. I've seen you play. I seen you play Blaze Blue. I'm not playing you in no type of game like that, man.
Like, listen, man, I just saw him destroy my man Wispion's, bro. I'm like, fam, you didn't have to do nothing like that, dog. Like y'all supposed to be cool, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci, bro. I'm definitely Gucci, fan. You're not about to dog me and those Skullgirls, but I ain't really know how to play that. But I mean, you know, I do want to get back into that. That is a really good fighting game, by the way.
Hey, yo, Chuck, did you see the match with him and that Wispion? Guess who he was using, bro?
Who?
My man was using Chris, fam.
Oh, no. Let me tell you something about Ghetto. I mean, we definitely gonna get to the next topic, but
Ghetto's a troll, bro. Like, he just go with the bad characters and body you, fam. Like, this.
Nah, bro. He tried to pick Chris on me, and I'm like, nah, you're not about to beat me with no damn, damn Chris. And then he went to Dante. Fucking Dante. Fucking Dante. I hate that character. Oh my God. I hate Dante, bro.
The auto combo character without auto combos, you know what I'm saying?
For real, man. Just press buttons and you fucking win. Shout out to him. We had some good matches though, man. He was getting me, dude. It's definitely hard to play against Dante. Yeah, but let's get to this next topic. So basically, and I meant to talk about this last week, but I literally slipped my mind. The new Dragon Ball mechanic that's in fighters. When you get the Dragon Balls or whatever. So pretty much how it goes is, you know, it's combo based. So you do a certain number of hit of combos and you gain a Dragon Ball. And if you gain all 7, you can make a wish. And this is all happening mid-match. The match will stop. My man Shinron is coming up. He come out and you get 4 wishes. It's either immortality, revive a friend, another sparkling blast, or recover your blue health. Dre, thoughts? Yeah, I think. Oh no, I go first. I'm gonna go first on this.
Go ahead.
And I like it, but then I don't like it. And it's not like I don't like the mechanics. It's the fact that the matches take so long already. Like, they last forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, the clock stops on so many things. I think the clock stops when you do a sparkling blast. I don't know. I got to figure that out. But it's just weird stuff that happens in this game. I do like the mechanic is actually really, it's kind of fun. I hope the combo, doing combos in this game is kind of tricky because they have certain buttons where, you know, it's like a grab and it'll do like a 30-hit combo, then they'll knock you in the air by itself, you know, and then, you know, and then you get this combo after. So I'm like, I don't. That's an automatic Dragon Ball. That's all because it's pretty much a grab because all the characters have it. Right. And then knock you in the air, and you can kind of continue the combo after that. But to go piece by piece with the mechanics, I'll say that immortality kind of scares me. I hope the time on that goes kind of fast because that's kind of crazy to have. I don't know about having that in the fighting game, bro. That's kind of cheesy. You feel me? Yeah. Reviving teammates that'll change the tide greatly. I mean, if you're down to one character, bro, you know, and then they turn around and they get the Dragon Balls. Then you have three. Then now you have all three characters, and they only have one or two. You have the clear advantage. So I think that to me is going to be the most used one. I think the second Sparkling Blast is a good one also, just for the simple fact that is pretty much the comeback factor in this game. You recover your blue health really fast. You take less damage, and your moves and combos are stronger. So for you to get two of those in one match, that's kind of bananas too. You feel me? So and then of course recover the blue health. I mean, I think, in all honesty, I think that's going to be like the least used one, because it kind of depends on the situation too.
I was just thinking. Imagine that. Well, yeah, you're already gonna use a skill anyway, so it really doesn't work that well. What I was gonna say is, imagine that immortality, you know what I'm saying, effect with Android 16 suicide bomb, bro. Like, yeah, I'm saying, because
it's scary, bro. Like, I'm telling you, man.
It leaves him like 1 HP, you know what I'm saying? And so it's quick, it's easy for you to kill him. But with that shit, like, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You can get a quick free switch out, if anything, and it's gonna be good. So, man, like, are you finished? Or you want to
yeah. I mean, so I'm gonna say, like, in closing, it's pretty much I think it's a good mechanic, but hopefully they have a mode where they don't use it.
Yeah,
where you can just play, you just turn it off, because, like I said, it'll be hype, but sometimes you just want to play. It's kind of like playing Injustice, like with competitive mode on and off. Like, sometimes you don't really want to play with all the bullshit. You just want to play the game, and it looks like it's gonna be a default thing, which is kind of scary. Yeah. It's definitely gonna be a default thing. But go ahead, Dre.
Yeah, it is a dope optional mechanic, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see the video, but is there a time limit for when you can choose? Like,
yes, there is a timer. So it's like, I'm thinking it's like probably like 5 or 6 seconds, because the timer was going down pretty fast. Okay, so I'm thinking it's 5 seconds for you to choose, basically.
Right. Because that's what I was about to say. Like, yo, as you said, there's a lot of stuff that stops the game, it stops the time, you know what I'm saying? And that's just another thing. And I feel like you don't want to have a mechanic or certain mechanics in game that's always just stopping the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially during the tournaments, because it's like, yo, it kind of for usual certain plays, it kind of throw you off a little bit, because like you're in the zone, you know what I'm saying, and then you get this effect during the middle of the game, and then it just throws you off, and like you got to make a choice and get back to what you were doing. It's like, yo, it's cool for, like, for casual play, and like, but I hope that there's an option to turn off, especially during tournaments.
Yeah, because I'll say this before you go on. Like it was activating in mid combo. Like, I'm saying, like, it was crazy. The video, like, he's actually, like, the combo is not even finished, and then Shenron is coming up. So I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work in the tournament, man. What up, Jabari, bro?
What up, Barry? Yeah, but yeah, that's the thing. It's like, yo, you're stopping the game. You know what I'm saying, for this mechanic, and this mechanic. I mean, I understand you want to bring in these Dragon Ball Z elements to the game, but I don't think nobody would for that, really. You know what I'm saying? So, while it's a cool mechanic and the effects are cool, I don't want to be seeing that shit too much in tournaments, man.
In my point, exactly, yeah.
These gonna be some. This is a high combo game. You know what I'm saying? So, can you imagine this shit popping up every? You know what I'm saying? Every few game, because it's like you get one for 10 combos or something like that, and the higher the combo, the more it fills up.
Yeah,
you get your fuzz out.
Yeah, you get another Dragon Ball, so, based on the number.
Yeah, so it is cool, but yeah, I really hope they give you an option to be like, nah, we don't want that shit, just like they would do with Injustice, where you turn off the armor and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean, like I said, it'll be fun, just to, like if we was playing or whatever. Yeah, but exactly, as far as like watching the tournament, or even like playing in the tournament, because I'm definitely gonna be playing this shit next year in tournaments, bro. I'm definitely gonna be, but it like you said, it will literally like throw you off. It will, because it's not like it's not like something like an X Factor in Marvel
Right.
3
Right.
or anything like that where it's instant and you can continue the match or you can actually activate it
Exactly.
and mid-match. Like it literally stops the game. Even though if it's a it don't matter if it's a short period of time either, it still stops the game, stops the flow, and you gotta recombobulate and try to figure out, okay, now even though I only got 5 seconds to pick, I mean you could pick it really fast because after a while
that 5 seconds. That 5 seconds is a lot during tournaments, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
it
that means
really is.
every second counts for you in a tournament, bro. So and people have to sacrifice that because it's not only it's stopping for the person that's activating it, for the person that's, what I'm saying, get it, the thing is activated again. So it kind of like it's I don't think it's a cool look to see that shit every few minutes during the game.
Yeah, and also both players share the Dragon Ball meter, so that's another thing they haven't really talked about either. So
Wow.
it's one. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I don't really like we. Honestly, we really don't know the final details of this thing, but that's just what that was coming out, man. And it was just something like I was just kind of confused a lot on it. Like I really didn't know what's going on.
That's kind of weird though, because if you're actually in the same meter and I hit you, yeah, how would that work? Because if you're hitting me with like combos and getting all the Dragon Balls, and you're ready to get the last one, and you drop a combo, and then I continue and hit a crazy combo, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be able to freaking get the last Dragon Ball and activate it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think my guess would be like it's a fight to get to the seventh Dragon Ball, basically.
Right.
So whoever get the seventh Dragon Ball will uh get the wish, but
Right.
but the other ones have to be activated first before you can get to the seven. That's just my guess because that would literally be the only way. And if that's the case, then that would actually be kind of fire though, because that's a whole different meta you're trying to like think about while you playing the game. So because the first 10 hit combo, that's pretty damn easy to do in that game, bro. Like I mean even like a 30 hit combo is pretty easy just because of the whole grab shit, whatever. But as you get closer to the 7th Dragon Ball, it's like, okay, do I want to do that now or wait till so it's a back and forth game. If it's like that, then that's pretty damn cool. I must admit, because everybody will be trying to get that 7th Dragon Ball because the wish does change the whole factor of the game. Like it literally gives whoever gets that wish a clear advantage over his opponent. So we just have to kind of wait and see and let them explain it thoroughly. These games are being played on Xbox though, so don't think we'll get anything at PSX. I think like Xbox does have the rights to this game as far as marketing or whatever. So we have to just kind of wait and see going forward. But they did say it was a rumor out there that the Video Game Awards, they will announce some more characters and something like that. So I think that's like on December 7th or whatever, the same week as PSX. So it's definitely going to be something cool. I mean, like I said, I'm really hyped for this game. I can't really wait for it, and I'm so happy that it comes out in January instead of February. It gives me, because January usually a dead month anyway, for gaming, for the most part.
A lot of shit coming out in January though, but
Sam, like I'm telling you, bro, like I really got to knock out some of these backlogs, bro. I really, because damn, man, I got so many fucking games, dude. It's kind of overwhelming sometimes, bro. It's kind of because I know me, man, and I know once Fires come out, bro, like everything else is gonna be put on the back burner for a while. So definitely, man. So if you got a backlog, man, get them games out the way. Because I know Fighters, man. If you're into Fighters, you're definitely gonna be playing that a lot, So we was gonna talk about Marvel Cells, but we're gonna skip that one. All right, so look,
we did mention that last week, anyways.
We talked about shit or whatever, but they didn't really sell that, man. It was actually pretty bad, but we just kind of expected though. So, bro, one thing that I peeped out, with the reveal of Noctis, which is the reveal was dope in my opinion. I really don't even like Final Fantasy like that, but like 15, for what I played. I just got really bored with the game, but I feel like Noctis was a dope character. I really liked him. He got announced for Tekken 7.
Yes, he did.
Tekken 7, and the trailer was pretty damn amazing for the most part. I have nothing bad to say about it, but what I don't get is Tekken gets a pass over every other fighting game I've never seen. So I'm gonna break this down. Basically, what we have released this year: Rev 2, Injustice 2, Marvel, Season 2 of Street Fighter, and I think that's it, right? And Tekken. Yeah, Tekken. Okay, so Tekken came out June. It's either the 4th or the 6th. It was somewhere in there, right? The first DLC character was Akuma. Pretty much, he was kind of like, you get the game, you get to play as Akuma, whatever. They announced Geese in July.
Everybody nutted themselves. Everybody nutted.
Hey, bro. I'm gonna say it again. They announced Geese in July, not September, not October. In July, you feel me? Yeah. So
I see where you go.
Okay, yeah, pretty much. So people have been giving shit to Street Fighter for their DLC practices. Oh my god, where's the Street Fighter? This is this and that. Oh my, and they deserve it, because both seasons for Street Fighter, they had hiccups in the middle, and towards the tail end they fixed it. Injustice has been doing a great job on time every month, second week of the month. You're getting a new character, Ultimate Pack. No matter if you like the character or not, if you have the Ultimate Pack, you're getting a new character every month since launch. And it's going to continue all the way up until February. Marvel vs. Capcom. After all this shit, they already released 3 characters. 3, and they're gonna release another 3 by the end of the year.
Right. Preach.
And Tekken. Geese was announced in July, and we still don't have Geese. And you have the audacity to announce another DLC character, and the one you announced in July is not even out yet. Now he's supposed to come out next month, but Dre, why does Tekken get a pass? Why is nobody outraged that a character that was announced in July? Just imagine if Street Fighter did this, bruh. If Street Fighter did this, the outrage Capcom sucks. I hate this game. Dre, please, I can't take it. Take it away. Why do I get a pass, man? What makes Tekken better than these other games that nobody seems to care that a character that was announced in July is still not out? Dre, take it away, man.
Listen. You, sir, have hit the nail on the proverbial head, right? This is kind of insane, dog. You know what I'm saying? And Geese is one of the most anticipated characters in any fight, in any and every fighting game, bro. If there's a fighting game, everybody asks for Geese Howard, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And Geese is one of those guys. He's like an OG character.
Everybody want him in every game. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of crazy that like Capcom got a lot of shit because they would not, they would take a while to, like, I guess, to show up the next character or release the next character. People shitting on them for the whole season 2, bro, because to them all these characters are trash. You know what I'm saying? And Marvel, they released their 3 characters on time, quickly. You know what I'm saying? Justice is doing it on time, as you said. But Tekken, I don't know what it is with Tekken. Or people just, I don't know what it is with Tekken. Where people like, oh, it's okay, we'll wait. You know what I'm saying? We will wait for Geese, no matter how long it takes. I thought, I could have sworn when I first saw the E3 trailer, I even thought is this supposed to come out next year or this year? Or did they release anything at all?
Who?
For Geese. Is he
No,
supposed to?
no, he's supposed to come out in December.
Oh, so, damn.
Nah. I'll go ahead because I'm about to. They damage controlling, bro.
Oh,
Go ahead.
nah, bro.
Nah, bro.
Oh,
I don't want to hear that, bro. No.
nah,
But
yeah,
go ahead, Jerry. Go ahead, man.
So I think it's bullshit and a lot of hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying when it comes to these fighters. You know what I'm saying because you can't shit on Capcom or other companies. Oh, well, Capcom in general, 'cause they're the only one getting shit on for
It's pretty much Capcom, yeah.
both of their games. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're getting shitted on, and y'all sitting here and be all quiet because for geese, and you were showing off in June. Was it July?
July.
The
It was at
tournament
Evo. It was at
that
Evo,
tournament,
yeah.
the tournament, right? And y'all gotta wait till December for him, and everybody's all quiet. And then Noctis come out, another character gets announced before Geese is.
And he ain't coming out till July.
He not getting. Yeah, he's not even coming out till next year, bro. I think one man Chuck just raged out the chat or went muted or something. You all right, bro? I think one man Chuck just popped the vessel, bro. He kind of went, yeah. So I think it's complete bull and hypocrisy that you know what I'm saying, and you're not gonna sit in the chat and make freaking excuses for that because if you're gonna announce a character, you should have already have been showing freaking in July, bro. Super villain July next year. Dog. That's insane, man. Like that is insane and that's ridiculous. And I think it's bullshit. And the same type of outrage y'all show for Capcom, y'all should be doing for freaking for Tekken. You know what I'm saying? And send all that hate over to him too, man. And cut the bullshit. It doesn't take. It shouldn't take a longer time because it's Tekken and this is freaking Marvel. Marvel shit is also complicated because you gotta incorporate more than one characters. You know what I'm saying? They have to make sure the moves work between those characters, but they release those shits. You know what I'm saying? Fairly quickly and on time. Yeah, so I don't know what the issue is and why it's different with Tekken. Hey Chuck, you back? You good? Yo, I think you good, bro?
Oh, my bad. I muted my mic by accident. Oh, Lord.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Lord.
Like,
look, man. Look, man. I get that they have a lot of moves. I totally get that. But that does not change the fact that you announced a character and you had gameplay of this character in July. It's not like you showed him, before the game came out. It's not like you announced this character in July. You say he's coming to Tekken, right?
Right.
And then it just went dark.
Yep.
And like, then he was like, oh yeah, he's coming in December. And then yesterday, the producer, I forgot his name, man. He seemed like a real cool dude.
Yeah,
what's his name? Damn. But he was like, yeah, well, it's not even about the move. He said something about the licensing or something like that, man. That's the reason he's not out yet. It has literally nothing to do with the moves in July. Right. Yeah. So that I don't want to hear about 80 moves or 100 moves set and bound. I don't want to hear about none of that, bro. No, because his move set is going to work on every single character, so you don't have to balance him against every single character.
My thing is that licenses thing. Don't you already have the license to use him before you made the trailer?
Well, yeah, it was. I think I think he said something he's working on in the background. I don't know what he was saying because he talking in Japanese, and then the other guy was talking, and I'm like, I was trying to decipher it, but he was like, "Don't worry, Geese is coming." This and that. They was also talking about some reducing lag and all this other stuff. But it is because like I said, I don't really play Tekken like that.
And everybody's good, and everybody is like, "Okay, no problem. Take your time."
Take your time, man. And then we had, we got knocked. Oh shit, knocked this, bro. And then we got people talking about, it's time to reload Tekken. I'm like, bro, he's not coming out for a while, fam.
Another year,
so like, for then again, remember the Tekken 7 console trailer, and we have to wait 2 years long to get the release while the arcade cabinet release for it. You know what? That's true. That's true. But that's my point. Like Tekken's been at Evo for like what? Tekken was at Evo last year before the game even released. I don't want to hear it, bro. They was playing Tekken in 2016.
Facts.
They was playing Tekken. I played it last year. I played the game last year. You know, in July. That's funny. In July, you feel me? I played the game last year. They are getting a pass. That's just what it is. You know, you can't really like damage control that or whatever. They are legit getting the pass for this DLC. Noctis won't be here probably until May or June.
To next year Evo.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then they're going to release another one, and then you ain't going to see him till fucking Christmas. Yeah. That's just what it's going to be. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. You know, and I'm like I said, I'm not bashing the game, but I feel like I don't understand why nobody is mad that, you know, they've been waiting this long for a character, for one character. It's not even like Injustice where it's like 3 characters or anything like. They're waiting for one character, and they're okay for waiting for one character. But you know, if it's, God forbid, you know, Street Fighter, Marvel, or even if any other fighter did this, bro, I'm telling you,
hell yeah,
it'll be more of an outrage. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, man. But you know, so yeah, Geese will release next month in December, sometime in December. They still didn't give you a release date when they was talking about Noctis. That's crazy. That's enough. December is not that far away. It's like 2 weeks.
I saw Maximilian's reaction, but I don't think he was happy, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he wasn't happy. I mean, like I said,
a lot of people was going crazy at the moment, but I don't really think people really care for Noctis, bro. And a lot of people, I'm seeing a bittersweet reaction because a lot of people like, yo, nobody asked for Noctis or whatever, but then people are like, oh, he's dope. You know what I'm saying? So on Twitter and shit, I'm seeing a lot of mixed reactions.
It was definitely a lot of mixed reactions. I do like the stage though. I think having the whole gas station girl, I think that was pretty dope.
I think it looks cool. You know what I'm saying?
He looked cool as hell. That doesn't mean I'm gonna pick up Tekken again though.
Yeah, hell no. The whole reveal trailer, like the fact that they made it look like it's a quest from Final Fantasy was kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? The whole setting.
Yeah, they definitely did that thing, man. But like I said, at the end of the day,
the game's still trash. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was a dope reveal, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I like. He's stupid. Like I said, a lot of, like you said, it was a lot of mixed reviews for Noctis, but I think his gameplay speaks for itself. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, well, he should be in Soul Calibur because he has a sword." I mean, that's pretty damn stupid. That doesn't make any sense. You know, I mean, have you? That doesn't matter if they. I mean, Yoshimitsu have a fucking sword. Like the man hopping on the damn blade, bro. Like, what the hell are you talking about? You know, like, I didn't really get that, but yeah, like I said, next month he will come. So we'll definitely be looking out for that. Maybe if Geese is kind of dope, maybe I'll re-download. I do got the platinum on that Tekken, bro, but I don't think I want to go back. I definitely don't think I want to go back. But let's get to our last talk before we get out of here. And I will say that this is something that, you know, I kind of been thinking about a lot as far as like difficulty. Now, so you have games like Rev 2 and Blaze Blue. They're like stupid hard. I mean, those are games that are like really hard to like get into. Like even doing their trials, the character trials are like brutal. You know, feeling like they're brutal. And those games don't tend to sell that well. Where you have a game like Tekken, on the other hand, and even like Marvel, I use Marvel 3. It had a lot more success than Infinite. Those games are not easy either, right. but they tend to sell well. So does difficulty actually, chat, let me know, man, does difficulty actually hurt or help a game sell? I mean, because you look at a game like Injustice, it's not hard. You know, it has the mechanics are pretty easy. You still have to practice, and there's always going to be advanced stuff in any fighting game. But at its core, it's pretty pew pew. You know, it's a lot of lasers and a lot of guns and shit like that. Where it attracts more casual players. Or even the game like Street Fighter, which I feel like 4 was a lot harder than 5. I don't even know how the hell 4 sold so much because 4 is fucking brutal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
4 sold a lot because it's been so many years since.
Yeah. So the hype pretty much helped.
The hype sold it. Yeah.
But what's your thoughts on that this question, Jay? Because it's kind of confusing, like, you know, because you'll think, like, if the game is hard, it shouldn't sell, you know?
Yeah. I think difficulty definitely plays a role in the success of these fighting games because, as you said, like games like Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue, like those they don't hold your head at all, bro. In those games, you know what I'm saying?
They don't.
And your combo's gotta be on point, and the trials are freaking tough. You know what I'm saying? You get the first few trials and be like, oh, okay,
you feeling good about yourself, brother.
You know what I'm saying? And you get to some crazy. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then you just stop. You just give up. It's like, yo, I can't pull this off. Like, you really got to put in the time. You know what I'm saying, to even try to do it. So, and like when it's just like in gaming in general. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The hardcore is the minority. You know what I'm saying? The casuals are what sell these games. So if a casual fighting game player picks it up and be like, yo, this is kind of too tough for me, man. They're just going, you know what I'm saying? They're going to put it down, or they're not, and they're not going to recommend it. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody's asked them about it. I'm like, nah, I find it difficult. You know what I'm saying? So then that person probably don't want to pick it up if they're not into fighters either. So I think difficulty definitely plays. This is why a lot of these companies now, they want to cater to a wider audience and try to bring in the casuals. You know what I'm saying? So they made the game. That's what the old core of Street Fighter 5, and that's one of the biggest complaints of Street Fighter 5 is that, oh, this game is too easy. You know what I'm saying? At least to the hardcore.
Like, to the hardcore. Most definitely.
It's hardcore. So that is a definite factor in it. But certain games to us is like really difficult, but other people's like, yo, nah, this is easy. So it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? To like me and you know what I'm saying? It's like we might get to a game that we think, yo, this shit is tough, man. But then somebody else comes in and like, yo, this is not tough at all. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to gauge. I do think that difficulty plays a huge factor in it, because that's what's pretty much gonna either be a success or whatever, or a failure for your game. If you can't get in a certain fan base, you know what I'm saying, to pick a game up and stick with it, you're gonna have a difficult time. And GG and Blaze Blue, they're always gonna make those, because at the end of the day, I don't think they're expecting
millions of sales. Yeah, they're not expecting. So they pretty much hitting their quota every time they bring it out.
They already dug out their fan base, and those people are always gonna buy the Guilty Gears and Blaze Blue and all that type of games, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So all of their games, they know the budget going in, and so they know how to you know what I'm saying, to make the game towards that fan base. As for casuals, they want a game that, oh, I can go on, play the story, play arcade mode, quote unquote, because that's what everybody loves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just play with your friends every now and then or whatever. So yeah, I do think difficulty plays a big role in the games. Yeah, and that's why I'm like, I feel like that's why even Street Fighter, a lot of these Japanese players probably having a difficult time now, because they're so used to their deep mechanics and like
the technical prowess,
the technicality, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, this
that's right, Gato hitting right on. Yeah, I mean, he even said that Tekken, you can mash buttons and get away with it.
Right.
Yeah, you can, but I'm gonna say this, bro. It's not even like playing with your friends, you know. It's like when you actually go online. That's what I'm kind of telling, because it's different. it's like a whole different ball game, and you want people to play your game for the long haul. That's why Injustice was so smart in having the multiverse and looting for gear. Like, you don't really never have to go online. Because the multiverses are challenging, and you could do stuff like that. For a game like Guilty Gear, even playing the arcade mode, bro, that shit is hard. Like it's really crazy, you know. And it's like because like you said, you have to be on point with everything you do in that game. And this, bro, I remember I beat Blaze Blue for the first time, and I was raging because I'm like, fuck, dude, like you can't mash in this game.
Can't mash,
you just can't mash, bro. You can't, and a lot of a lot of people tend to mash, and when it doesn't work, they just get destroyed. I was getting destroyed by the last boss in Blaze Blue. I'm like, damn, this is crazy. So it's a give and take. I kind of agree with you in the sense like where Tekken you can like with your boys like, hey man, let's play some Tekken. You can't just mash here and there. It's two punch, two kick. It's pretty like basic on that terms at its core, but if you're trying to go online and actually like just play, it's kind of like because you're not gonna continue to play the story mode over and over again. It's just you're just not gonna do it. I mean, that's why a lot of people tend to drop fighters a lot because they play a story once or twice, they do arcade mode a couple times, and then they try to go online, get completely destroyed, and like, and it's a wrap. It's definitely a wrap, and they kind of just go by the wayside. Even a game like Marvel Infinite, I feel like the game is. I'm not gonna say it's easier, but you're more in control of what's going on. So the way you pick your team is kind of like how you want to play, basically. Right. Take Chauncey, for example. He has a team where it's just pretty much long range. He's just gonna hit you from across the screen, and hopefully he could get in a mix up or two up close. And you could kind of get away with that a little bit. Not for long though. But you can get away for it for a couple matches to make you feel like, oh damn, this is actually kind of cool. No, definitely not for long. Yeah, he's stupid. No, but that's just an example of how a game like Marvel gives you options on play styles. Even my characters, they're not fast characters, but they still have mobility and they hit really hard. Those is the type of characters I tend to go to in those type of games, and it like a game like even like a game like Street Fighter, I believe, like depending on how you want to play, you could get away with this wake up DP. I mean, like especially like in our ranks like gold, silver, and shit like in below. I mean, you could get away with a lot of garbage in those ranks. You really can. It won't work in platinum or above, but like gold and below, you definitely can get away with some stuff. So it's definitely a give or take. I think Street Fighter is way easier than 4, and I think that's why because they was just trying to bring in more people. And in all honesty, I said this before too, if the story mode and all that stuff was there from the jump, like if Street Fighter 5 was like this at launch, it would have sold way more. Because it would have gave more. It would give people more things to do. In a sense where we got a story mode. Definitely arcade mode is coming. That's why I think Street Fighter Arcade Dish is going to do really well because they have a lot of offline content. Right, exactly. That's going to bring them in.
Yeah, I was about to mention that too. That the AE coming up is going to be a lot of options for you to gain your fight money and to continue playing. Even if you don't want to go online, you still have the ladders or whatever you call it. I'm saying the battle system. And so it's gonna be a good thing. I wonder if Capcom gonna take a page out of everybody else's book and try to get like a guest character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely. I think they kind of. I don't think they have to do it because they have their roster is vast. So
yeah, they
kind of don't need to do that because all their characters are not even in the game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little different.
They could bring even one of their characters from older games. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, they already been doing it. So we'll see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah, and my man Ghetto said, he said, what's weird? I played Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue, and I still, Ghetto, I just feel like you're just one of those guys that
you just want to
because Marvel Infinite and Blade, like they kind of all play the same in a sense.
Yeah.
So I think that's why you're good at those games. And Street Fighter is more like regular. You know what I'm saying? This is different. It's kind of different than the Marvels and the Blaze Blues and stuff, just for like the aerial combos. Like I watch you play, and that's why I'm like, damn. When I first played, I'm like, damn, he's really good in this game. I'm like, because he plays Blaze Blue, it's pretty much the same meta. Combo on the ground, knock him in the air, combo in the air, knock him. It's the same. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. So, but yeah, but like I said, but Tekken does have like that treasure chest mode too, where you unlock stuff. So it's stuff in there for them to like do. So I think that's another reason they got the bowling thing, and so it's a lot of stuff they could do. And Tekken is kind of like a household name, man. I mean, for it to sell 2 million, I think that's pretty amazing actually, to sell that much for a game that's highly technical. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's kind of weird that a game like that is sell, but then another game like Blaze Blue or Guilty Gear, which I think are two fantastic fighting games, by the way, they don't really sell like that. But that's neither here nor there. That's just how the world works. And then I'm pretty sure Arc Systems is about to kill with Dragon Ball and Blaze Blue cross Tekken back cross tag or whatever. I'm definitely copping that. That shit look fire, bro. So it's definitely a lot of stuff coming out next year. But that is the show, you guys, man. I want to thank everybody for coming through, man. Shout out to the Chad Ghetto, Dre, Supervillain, Team A Food for stopping through, man. Anybody else that's gonna watch this afterwards, just enjoy it, man. It's a nice conversation. We had a lot of stuff going on. I hope you enjoy my Tekken rant. I really don't get fired up like that, man, but damn, bro, July, like really? July, really? That's crazy. But Dre, any shout outs you want to do before we get out of here?
Man, shout out to the chat, man, as always. Shout out to everybody that's about to watch later on. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you share this. Hit us up if you got any questions. You want to ask, you want to hop on. Do you want to talk about the future episodes now, or do you?
Yeah, well, we got some special guests coming up very soon, and just kind of working behind the scene. Next week, we more than likely will have I don't want to like say it and then something happen, but look out next week. We might have a special guest, and I'm just trying to actually reach out to these guys in the FGC, and shout out to my man Jabari, man. He's been looking out for me. I didn't ask him to do it, he's just a cool cat. So we've been I've been working behind the scenes, man, just trying to bring in people from the community that you may know, or even not, even if you don't know them, they just real big in the community or just in the community period, and just want to get their voice on certain topics or whatever. So definitely looking for that. Next week should be fun, but other than that, man, I want to say thank you all. Episode 23 in the books.
And
no continues. I ain't got no more quarters, man. This game over, mama.
Right.
Get off the sticks, man.